Welcome to another episode of Can't Cast Me Podcast. I am your host, Chief Deputy Chairman Michael Patterson. How are you doing today? Get your pen, paper, take notes. Remember always to take notes. Notes is vital. So you do your own research and come with your own analysis and your own conclusions with your own conscience. All right. So today's episode, is going to be about what is a coup. What is a coup? What is a coup? Alright, a coup, sudden, violent, and unlawful seizure of power from a government. Right? A coup is a sudden, violent, and unlawful seizure of power from a government. When is it necessary to have a coup? In this time and age right now, it's very vital, it's very necessary to stand up for one's own importance, for one own self-love and dignity and respect and honor, and say, you know what, when times get tough, I don't get going. When times get tough, I stand on business. You feel me? I stand on what I believe in at all times and all facets of life. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I have to continue to stand on business. I can't let what other outside entities and what they do influence what I got going on, because it gonna really mess up what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? And we have to unite and stand together as one. You know, when anytime people feel like they can force you to get things that you don't want to do and tax you and put all these statutes and mandates and regulations and laws, when the only law is your birth giving rights, you know what I'm saying, and common sense. You know what you can and cannot do, and most people do what they have to do because of what you do. You know what I'm saying? What you do. Every action has a reaction. If I took all the land, if I took all the water, if I took all the resources, and gave you nothing and chump change until you had to work at 9 to 5 and this and that, and everything is free, and then I print the money, and then I tell you can't have none money, and we broke, we have a deficit, and that the taxes go to the deficit of the money that we could just basically print the fuck out for free as it pay the deficit. That doesn't make much sense to me. You know what I mean? But listen, each his own. You know what I'm saying? And from my point of view, that's when the coup come in. Like, listen, you're not listening. We've been patiently asking, like, hey, you know, hey, you might want to listen. Hey, it's like warning number 5, I'm not getting number 6, because 6 is just, you feel me? And as a candidate for governor and as a candidate for the presidential elections, for the Freedom Party, the Freedom Nation, independent. I'm not red, I'm not blue, I'm purple, and that's no cosmic royalty, and that's what I say. I call on Generation X, Y, Z, and Alpha, freedom, generation after Z. And I called on you guys for the support to unite so we, can help each other. You help me to help you to help us. You feel me? It's only on us. And I need people to understand something. We must move away from who's the most popular, who's the most good looking, who's the most sexiest, who got the most, who's in the magazines, who's all on the TVs and the radios, and who they put in front of you. Because who they put in front of you, you got to be wary. You have to be very wary of who they put in front of you. You have to look for who's not in front of you. And that's what I used to talk to, my grandma about. You know, great lady. We used to talk all the time, and I go from super sub, and yeah, she like a gyros and stuff. I have Thai beef. She have a gyro, and it's just politicking. And around Obama time, and I know we all, when Obama first came out, me included in a way, I didn't vote though, but I voted the second writ for him, I think. But the first time, no, the first time I voted for him. The second time I didn't vote for him. My apologies. The first time I voted for Obama. The second time I didn't vote, and I was emotional. You know what I'm saying? When I voted for Obama, the first black guy, woo, but then you just woo wop, and come with your analogies and stuff, and do your own research, and then you be like, oh, woo wop, and you know. But the problem at that time that we all had, we just knew nothing about him, and she didn't know nothing about him, but we knew that's it, and he was in our, face, and that's why I say it's not always who they put in front of you. You got to be wary about that. Who they put in front of you, who they advertise to you, who they broadcast to you, who they want you to see more, and you need to check on who they want you to see less. Who they don't put in the algorithms, who they try to shadow ban, who numbers they be messing with. But as we know, we don't really look at the numbers, especially for the ones that they try to portray at the low. We don't look at those numbers because that's not believable to the naked eye. You know what I'm saying? This is a $1 billion platform of users, probably 1 trillion that use this platform, and you mean to tell me only a sawbuck is watching that it reached? So it's like, nah, we not gonna believe that. You know what I'm saying? We know, you know what I'm saying, but then they try to stop the momentum from other people that the less known. You know what I'm saying? So then they try to take the less known people ideas and move it, you know what I'm saying, for DeSantis, the dude down there in Florida, you know what I'm saying, their governor, you know what I'm saying, try to use and take ideas and whops and stuff of that nature. So it's not about your celebrities and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? When I tell you that to make change, the number one thing to make change from, right, is right here. Right here. You look, and you gotta come to terms with self as to say, like, I'm tired of that. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna do that any longer. I don't, like last time I had to talk with my daughter, right? I don't like to eat this certain way and eat this way. I like how you do things and how you move, it's like how you plan things for me. You know what I'm saying? And she conscious decision. I like how you operating, how you moving, and how you make things formulate for me instead of being with and how other people plan things for me as far as like meal wise and even like out the day wise, activity wise. You know what I'm saying? So that when I come to a conclusion, like conscious decision, like, okay, I'm getting tired of how these people operate. I'm getting tired of how they moving and being asking and how they treat you and you know what I'm saying. So you're always losing your qualified immunity. We got you for treason now and arrest warrants, right? So now arrest you, COUP will be that option, because it's just like you don't want to keep no means no. No means no, and sometimes people you don't want to force yourself on people because that would be and you don't want to nobody, you know what I'm saying. So no means no, and when she says no, it means no. If I say no, it means no, and you're not gonna sit up and so it's no, you know what I mean. So when you get to them things and the mindsets of what you have to do and just the you know what I'm saying, I'm right here now. Like, I was right here, you was right here, but now I'm like, we right here. You know what I'm saying? And, my whole thing, if you ride with them, you go down with them, do time with them, and so I just want everybody to be on the same accord as saying that enough is enough and we're not having it no more. Going 2024 and, Generation X, Y, Z and freedom. And we not having it no more, and it's on us to make a change. All that old mentality is out the door. This is like we can't have 50, 60-year-olds making plans for me and my generation than my future, you know what I'm saying? And they going out the door. That's don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So we need new fresh ideas. We need a new, you know what I'm saying? We haven't had no generation S, Y, Z in the political offices. We need more of us and less of the old way of mindset of thinking, because it's not going to do nothing but lead us towards death and destruction. And we want to alleviate that, and you know we want to have liberation, you know what I'm saying, to do what we want to do, and break the chain of things like, you know, Miss Statue of Liberty, you know what I'm saying, and break the bondage and break the colonializers way of thinking, imperialism mindset, capitalism mindset, and hand everything back to the people and unite the people as one. So thank you for tapping in. Thank you for joining. I appreciate y'all. Check out my last video, treason, and before that, check out Qualified Immunity. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all, and I see y'all on the next whip. Peace, love, and liberation.